What's good, everybody? It's your boy Hums from Ather Gaming, and today guys come to you with a brand new deck profile. And yes guys, it is a Dark Warrior deck profile. But before we get into that guys, make sure you guys like, comment, and of course make sure you guys are subscribed to keep up to date with our daily uploads so you don't miss a single beat. Guys, we're on the road to 6K subs, so make sure you like this, make sure you share it with your friends, and of course guys, like YouTube always tells us, the majority of you guys are not subbed, so make sure you sub. But without further ado guys, let's get straight into this deck profile. So, starting off with the deck profile guys, of course we play the Essential Armageddonite, the Essential Dark Grepher. Of course guys, if you're not new to my channel, or if you are new to my channel, it's pretty blatant what these cards do, so I don't really want to go into I really don't want to go in depth with what these cards do for us. We just know that they're insane and they're at 1 for a reason. So Arma, Grepher, of course, like partner in crime, triple Vion. Again, you can cut this down if you find other spaces for other cards like Codebreakers, but I'm not playing them for this specific deck. But yeah, triple Vion, double Mally for the Vion, just to make this combo a lot more consistent, because you want as many 1-card combos or extenders as well. And this card does trigger off special summons, and you guys will see later on why it's really good. Anyways, then of course we play our best starter, which is Neo Space Connector. And then to follow that, we play Aqua Dolphin. It's really interesting because if you see Space Connector, you can choose which hand traps you play into and choose which hand traps you can play around, right? So really good. And then the new addition to my deck is Marauding Captain. The reason why I play this card is because the way that this combo resolves is it's super important for you to actually have a starter with a additional extender. So Marauding Captain acts as a starter and an extender, especially paired with Vion or Armageddonite, because these cards trigger on normal or special summon. So you go normal summon Armageddonite, summon Vion effect, dump Mally, and now essentially what you get is you get 3 monsters on board, and that's way more than enough for you to actually just completely combo off. And for the most part, we'll move on to Butterfly as well, who's like really crucial to the combo, because you want to be able to have an additional warrior monster on board, and that's what Butterfly actually provides to this deck. And I absolutely love this card because it's a Dark Warrior and it's level 4, like, and it triggers on normal summon. And then of course we play our triple Junk Forward. You guys know how I feel about this card. It's just insane. I wish it was a level 4, but it'd be a little bit OP. But then again, Junk Forward is really good because he provides so much utility in this deck. So that's it for like the starters and the extenders. Now we're gonna go on to like more of the essential combo cards. So of course, if you see a 60 card warrior deck, it's probably playing Zephyros just because of the DDR package, or like the power tool package, quote unquote. Like, I mean, every deck's play this. So yeah, Zephyros, take 400, bounce a card, loop Armageddonite 15,000 times. Arborea, this card is like more and more prevalent in my decks just because she's a level 3 tuner. So you can summon her off a Needle Fiber, like worst case scenario, as well as she's an extender in your hand. If cards like Fiber, if cards like Isolde get interrupted, she's an additional special summon, so she helps you combo off. And then again, being a level 3 tuner is super crucial because we play like cards like level 4s that you can synchro with. Then Rescue Ferret. Ferret's really good because he comes off of the next card, which is Thunder Monk. These two cards in tandem are really insane because they just give you so much utility. Rescue Ferret again like lets you summon monsters. 2 zones link monsters points to that equal to level 6, so it can be 3 2s, it can be 1 6, it can be 2 3s, and for the most part we're always summoning 2 3s, and you guys have seen the combo. Rescue Ferret's really good, shuffles back level 4, really good in what he provides. Then we play Summoner Monk, again like I said in our past videos and even right now, pitching Divine Sword to summon any level 4 is really good. Like even summon Summoner Monk, pitch a monster, summon Vion, summon Armageddonite. You can summon all sorts of these cards, it's really insane. Plague Spreader because we play Needle Fiber, right? And you need this card to get into your Needle Fiber combos, and I'll show you guys later on. Then we play a little bigger of a PK engine. Usually you see me play the 2 boots. Now I'm playing the 1 boots and the 1 cloak, and this is just for utility purposes. Say you open one of these guys, you can get the other one. No, I don't like playing 2 because actually opening both of these you can combo off. So it's really good in what it provides. And then this guy can also search the level 3, which is good. And of course you want to utilize as many level 3s as possible for the Rescue Ferret to absolutely resolve. And this engine, you don't really need a tuner for the Rescue Ferret, so it's really good. Then we play the Symbol Skeleton, the Orcust Nightmare, and the World Legacy World 1, and I feel like this is the best Orcust package. You can play more Nightmares if you want, or you can throw in a Gizmek, but just as of right now, I don't feel like these cards are absolutely necessary, and I just feel like the Symbol, the Nightmare, and the Wand are really good. And any sort of dark package deck with 60 cards, or maybe even 40, 45, should definitely be playing the Orcust cards, because Galatea is just super like ridiculous when it does, especially if you can just set up your board and then just sprinkle in, Salt in a little bit of the Orcust, really good. So that's it for the main deck monsters, like extenders, starters, and combo cards. Now we'll just get into some more defensive cards. So we play the triple Ash Blossom. She's really good because, of course, she covers everything, but she's a level 3 tuner that you can summon off of Needle Fiber, so that's super crucial to our combo. And then again, it is a level 3, so worst case scenario, we can special it off Summoner Monk and just combo off, and then you're going to have to be playing Nibiru in this current format just because of decks like Adamantipator and Synchro Eldritch. It forces them to play around this card, and even if you open this card, just like insane. And of course, I want to play as many defensive cards as possible, so I play the 8. But that's it for the monsters. Moving on to the spell cards, you play Triple Call of the Grave because again, you are playing a combo deck and you want to be able to disrupt as many hand traps as possible. And if you open cards like Neo Space Connector plus Call of the Grave, like you're ripping your opponent's entire hand apart. So yeah, Triple Call of the Grave, super standard. We play the one Divine Phoenix Blade. Of course, you know this card has to be in it. Axe of Fools, personal preference, but you guys can play it if you want. You can play other cards like Moon Mirror Shield as well, but I just feel like Axe of Fools is really good. Overdone Burial just because it's like another Monster Reborn. Our Furiter just for back row decks, you know, stingy back row decks. And of course there's the interaction where you can pop in, then you equip the Soul and pop again. Living Fossil because again it's a Monster Reborn. And we play the triple DDR because power tool, right? Not much else to explain about that. Then moving on, we played the one Double or Nothing just because you absolutely need this card for the full combo. So I'll explain to the combo later on. Foolish Burial, I mean it's Foolish Burial, right? Not much to say about that. It's one of Midbreaker Field because again a lot of people are playing hand traps and being able to just go like active Midbreaker Field, normal summon violent effect, and they open like Veiler, Imperm, or Ghost Mourner I think her name is, or like Winter Chill or whatever, it turns it off, right? D1 Monster Reborn just because Monster Reborn. Babel just for the utility in case we already opened the Crescendo or we don't have access to it for whatever reason. Reinforcement of the Army just because again like this card is a 1-card combo because it's Rhoda, and you can even Rhoda for an extender, which is even funnier. And plus, you can add the added spice of going activate Rhoda, search Marauding Captain, and now you just complete the whole lore. The one PK rank up because you're playing a rank up deck, so it's really good. Or Crescendo just because it's Crescendo. The one Fogblade and the one Shade Brigandine. Fogblade because if you open Shade or if you open rank up, because you play 3 targets, if you open any of these one guys, you can actually just combo off. Or, even funnier part, you can just go Rescue Ferret, summon both of these guys out, and then grab them both. So it really just depends on what you have access to in the current state of the game. But yeah, really good. Like, there's a lot of versatility that this deck provides. So, Fogblade, Shade, and then double Imperms for our more defensive cards. So that's it for the main deck. Now we're just going to talk about the extra deck really quickly, and then we're going to get to a combo. The combo does take quite a while, so I wanted to get to it as fast as possible. If you guys have any question about the main deck, make sure you comment down below, guys. We'd love to hear it. But now moving on to the extra deck. Sorry, my nose is a little bit itchy. But now moving on to the extra deck, we play the one Power Tool Dragon, level 7. He's the ultimate guy because he can get you your DDRs. We play the one Dingirsu because you play the Orcust engine, and Dingirsu provides protection for your overall board, which is really good because you do end up putting up a really nasty board and you want the protection. Levier, of course you want to get Armageddon Knight to resolve as much as possible, and he's the main part of the combo and the reason why you can extend further. The one Utopia Double, and then this is the reason why I'm saying you play Double or Nothing. Wow, my brain's not working. So you go Utopia Double, you go double effect, attach, and then it says you can detach from material, add one Double or Nothing from your deck to your hand, then special from your extra deck, right? So it says add, don't say then you can add, so you absolutely have to play Double or Nothing. It does suck because it's like a brick, but I mean if you open this card, you can literally put it back with Plague Spider in the combo, and yeah, so it doesn't matter about that. Dugaris because we want Armageddon Knight as much as possible. We want Summoner Monk, we want all these sorts of cards that Dugaris provides, like draw 2, discard 1, skip your main phase, special summon the monster, like double battle damage. It's all super insane. The one Utopia Kaiser, so this goes in tandem with the Utopia Double because you can rank up for the Kaiser, and the Kaiser can summon out your Draglubion right here. And basically, essentially, all Draglubion is he's a level 8, or rank 8, sorry, with no materials. And you guys can see this is laddered in perfectly for our VFD, which works in with the rank up card. So now we can just VFD our opponent. And then, again, there is space, like I'm not showing you here, but you guys can play cards like Big Eye to get into Kali Yuga. But the board that you're going to set up is so nasty, you don't even need Kali Yuga because you have outs to like annoying cards. Then, of course, you play the one Appaloosa, Bowl of the Goddess, because she's really good. And you actually make this card before you combo. So it forces your opponent to Nibiru. And then, even if they Nibiru you before you put up the Appaloosa or threatening the Appaloosa, it's too late because you can combo even without losing it. As long as Power Tool resolves, you have full combo. Do you want Needle Fiber? Of course, I mean, it's Needle Fiber, right? You're playing combo deck, why would you not play this card? Double Galatea, because you go Galatea, then link it to like Galatea, Dingirsu, whatever. IP, because in the combo, you can just end on the IP. Isolde, because she's the best link 2, or second best link 2 next to Needle Fiber. Then Isolde, of course. As long as I have Isolde, I'm going to keep playing the deck. Then we play the one Nightmare Unicorn. No, I chose not to play cards like Trisbania, cards like whatever you haven't, because you don't need them. Of course, you guys notice I don't play Link Cross. You also don't need that card. And yeah, that's about it for the main deck and the extra deck. Now let's go straight into the combos. Alright guys, so starting off with the combo, it takes one starter, so one card combo, and then one extender. And of course, these can be in any variations. I'm just showing you Neospatian Connector because he's like the best. But there can be cards that you can have like Marauding Captain Vion, you can have Junk Forward, Space Connector, Junk Forward, plus like any other monsters. Really insane in like what this deck can do. So yeah, anyways, we're gonna start off with the combo. We're gonna go ahead and go normal Space Connector, Chainlink 1 Space Connector, Chainlink 2 Butterspy. Summon the Butterspy, Space Connector rolls off to summon Aqua Dolphin. So right here, depending on your hand, you can actually pitch a card to rip a card out of your opponent's hand to see the hand trap that you want to be able to play around, like whether it be like a Nibiru, whether it be like an Imperm. You can choose or get public knowledge, even if you can't pop a card, right? It doesn't even matter. So yeah, you do that. So say for example, you rip a card, now they're down a card, right? So now you go link these two into our Isolde. Isolde effect to add. Now this isn't mandatory like my previous combo. You don't really need to add. I'm just adding just to show you guys like the possibility. So you go boom boom, Isolde effect. You're gonna send our 4 main cards, and we're gonna summon Armageddon Knight. On summon, we're gonna use Armageddon Knight's effect to send our Plague Spreader. So this is all super standard for the most part, right? So boom, Armageddon Knight, Plague Spreader effect. We're gonna put a card back. Technically, you can't put back the Butterspy that you had or any monster. So I'm just showing you that it can be anything. Link the Isolde and the Plague Spreader into the Needle Fiber. Now we're going to use Fiber's effect, and we're going to summon out the Arborea. This can be Ash Blossom. Again, it can be like Psychic Wielder. It can be like the TG card that I just showed. It can be anything, right? So summon the Arborea right there. Now we're going to link. Oh no, not link. Sorry, Synchro Summon. So now we're going to make our Power Tool. Okay. Now we're going to use Power Tool's effect right here. Reveal our 3 Eclipse spells. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, what do you have it? We have DDR, right? Okay. Now that we have all these cards, now you have the secondary choice, or well, I'm gonna do it here. Is you just go Space Connector effect, tribute it to get back your Aqua Dolphin. So now you rip 2 cards, right? So now it's a 2 card to hand rip, or if you can't, you just get public knowledge. So now it's a 2 card hand rip, and now what you can do is you're gonna link these 4. Well, you're gonna add DDR first. I mean, Divine Sword, of course, it doesn't matter. Now you're gonna link into our Appaloosa for 3. So this is what I mean, where you can kind of play around Nibiru a little bit, especially if they don't know what you're going for. Now we're gonna go DDR pitch, target Armageddon Knight. Arma initial effect off the DDR is gonna get a Zephyros. Now we're gonna go Zephyros effect bounce. We're gonna take the 400 life points. We're gonna banish 2, add back the DDR. Now we're gonna go DDR effect pitch, get Armageddon Knight effect again. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna dump our Summoner Monk. So right there, you guys saw me subtract it. It's a bad habit of mine, but of course you do it in game, whatever. Send Summoner Monk, right? So right here, we're gonna go overlay 2 into Dugaris. Now we're gonna go Dugaris effect, detach 2 to summon Summoner Monk. Okay. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna banish our 2 to add the Divine Sword back to our hand, right? Now we're gonna go Summoner Monk effect. See, I moved the zones because I realized how important the zones were. So make sure you play with your Dugaris and your Summoner Monk here, just because you want the absolute zones. Summoner Monk effect, pitch, get out our good old boy Rescue Ferret, and that Rescue Ferret's effect shuffle back into the deck. I'm gonna summon level 6. So Symbol and Boots. Make sure it's Symbol. You need this. It's super essential for the combo. And then Boots as well, just because it can be Ancient Cloak. Like say you have Boots, you can just summon out Ancient Cloak and summon, so it doesn't matter. But yeah. So overlay these 2 into a new edition Levier. And now we're gonna detach Levier and we're gonna summon Armageddon Knight. Now we're gonna use Armageddon Knight's effect again to send our Nightmare. So this is really important, right? So now at this point, this is where the combo like gets a little crazy. Now we're going to overlay our 2 into our Utopia double. And guys, this is mandatory. You have to do this before because of the Orcust restriction. So now we're gonna go double effect, detach. We're gonna add back double or nothing. And now we're going to summon our Utopia Kaiser. Now we're going to use the Nightmare effect to boom boom, wand, get Nightmare. Like Nightmare targeting doesn't really matter. You can do Appaloosa if you want to play around more, but it doesn't really matter. Summon out the Nightmare, link our 2 boys into Galatea, and now we're gonna go shuffle back wand, set the crescendo, symbol, summon back Nightmare, and Guy into Galatea here. Now we're gonna go summon Dingirsu, equip the symbol. overlay right there, right? Now Kaiser effect to summon out the Draglubian. And now that our zones are, make sure you summon Galatea here as well, because if you summon actually Galatea will be affected by battle. But yeah, so now we're going to do that. And now what we're going to do is we're going to banish the boots to add the rank up, or like the Shade Brigandian if you have it as well. It doesn't really matter. Shade Brigandian would be really nice here because you could just go like some Shade Brigandian, make like an IP or whatever, but it doesn't matter because you want the Dinger's protection. Now you're going to shuffle your deck. You're going to add back the Divine Sword because you want to set as many cards as possible for your opponent to have to try and guess like what they have to pop when that's set, if they have it. And worst case scenario, even if they hit it, you'd have the Dinger's to protect, so that's why it's really good. Summon these guys in defense position, it doesn't matter because you have the protection. But yeah, so now we're going to go ahead and set our Divine Sword, our rank up, and our double or nothing. So now you have 4 back row, we have a guaranteed negate. So basically, during your opponent's turn on the main phase, as soon as they activate like their first card, or not even their first card, like say you go like Appaloosa negate or whatever, you just have to do this. As soon as they activate like their initial card, you go activate rank up, our Draglubion, summon our VFD, move the zone just because of course you want the zone just in case you want to summon like a link monster. Summon it in defense position here, it doesn't matter. And now, like I said before, you have total protection of your board with Dinger's. So you have 2 total protection. You have monster protections with Galatea, with Appaloosa. You have like an Evenly, you have like a Dark Ruler, you have all sorts of protections with Crescendo, as well as you have a VFD that says no to everything. You're just like, no, you're not allowed doing that. Stop it right now. That's what VFD is really good for. And then again, like I've showed you guys before, you still have these cards set for your opponent to have to try and guess it. And then depending on what your hand is, you could have like a Fog Blade as well. So you literally put up like insane negates, 3 negates, 4 negates. VFD is 100 negates, so you have like 195 negates total, I think so. Like you can run on a calculator and I'll explain to you. So you have 195 negates. Your opponent can't play. Even though you skip your main phase, it doesn't matter because you just have game on board, and that's why you should summon VFD in attack position. But yeah, so that's it for the deck profile and the combo, guys. Let me know what you guys think, and always make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. And this is Hamza from Ather Gaming telling you guys to keep on shining. Peace.